The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the New World Order, weighing 280 pounds, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can love him or you can hate him. There are a lot of fans that love this legendary figure, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, returning to Toronto, and perhaps the greatest icon in the history of sports entertainment, preparing to meet the future of this industry.
This is so special, JR. This is so unique. I mean, this truly is a dream match, and we're going to actually get to witness it here tonight. We're going to get to see it. The Rock versus the immortal Hulk Hogan.
In its history, over 500,000 fans have seen WrestleMania in the past 17 years. And since its inception, this man has headlined 9 of those events.
From Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
The People's Champion, The Rock. His career was thankfully salvaged, no thanks to the NWO. But as chaotic and controversial as that moment was, King, we're seemingly past that now, to where no one will put that moment away, because we'll never forget it. But this is about the word icon is used a lot.
JR, it's like in the jungle. Survival of the fittest. The old lion, the leader of the pride. And then along comes the young lion who wants to take his place. What's going to happen here tonight?
That's a great question, and we're about to find out. Many of the crowd chanting for The Rock. Quite frankly, many of the crowd chanting for Hogan. A mixed reaction here at WrestleMania. I can tell you, we were talking to The Rock earlier today, and he said he was a big Hulkamaniac as a young man. And look at the flash bulbs. This is a WrestleMania moment. Never before, and dare I say it, never again will we see such a matchup with a magnitude as The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan. Icon versus icon.
You know, this all started when Hogan asked The Rock for a picture and then insulted him about it.
Let's not forget the beatdown, the spray paint, and that Hogan damn near killed The Rock when he drove that semi into the ambulance that The Rock was in.
Well, The Rock didn't play in games tonight. If Hogan thinks he has an easy night here, he's sadly mistaken. That hand had a...
It'll be very interesting to see how the strategies of both men begin to unfold here as this match progresses.
I talked to The Rock earlier today, and I asked him, Rock, what are you going to do when those 24-inch pythons run wild on you? And The Rock said, I don't measure my arms, King. I just lay the smackdown with them.
Hogan is no stranger in laying down his own brand of smackdown on his opponents, especially with the NWO backing his play tonight.
Hollywood Hogan isn't saying his prayers or taking his vitamins tonight. He's only here to beat The Rock.
The Rock is not letting this divisive crowd response get to him. He knows that he's in the ring with a veteran Hulk Hogan nonetheless.
You think The Rock expected a mixed reaction? Do you think Hulk expected a mixed reaction? I don't know what to expect, but I know we're witnessing history here tonight.
The crowd is letting everyone know that regardless of what colors he's wearing, that Hulkamania is still running wild.
Rock bottom! I love watching these replays.
This could be it. This could be it. He did not expect that to happen. Elbow connects.
Are we about to see the most electrifying move in sports entertainment? Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
The Brahma Bull dropping the people. Going for the pin. Here's the cover. Good God Almighty. It doesn't get much closer than that.
A two count. Where is Hulk getting the strength from?
Hogan's on spaghetti legs right now and needs to regroup.
The Brahma Bull is all fired up.
And booms him with the reversal.
There he goes, out of the ring.
Back into the ring now.
He's in big trouble here, pinned in the corner and eating haymakers.
What a counter by The Rock.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the pillar of Hulkamania, now knows what it means to go one-on-one with the Great One.
I'll tell you, JR, I don't know what to expect here tonight, but it's impressive to me that The Rock and Hogan are fighting like their lives depend on it. Both men with so much to prove.
Call it ego, call it pride, call it selflessness. These two men will not quit. They need to prove to themselves that they are the icon, not the other man.
Hogan is never out of a match. As history has shown, his adrenaline, his desire is off. You know, JR, years from now, people are going to be talking about this match. They're going to be saying, I was there. I witnessed The Rock, and oh, lights out. We got a cover.
That's two. That's three.
Here is your winner, The Rock.
What an emotional rock.
Oh, what an epic match.
But The Rock finally prevailing.
Oh, look at this, JR. Look at this face-off. Look at this square up again. Hulk Hogan on his feet. He's still staring into the eyes of The Rock. Are they going to go at it again? Look at this.
Hogan extending his hand. I don't know if you can trust him. I hate to say that. It's a fact, though. Well, I'll be damned, King. I'll be damned.
Oh, when's the last time you saw a class act like that, JR?
A handshake. And that's something you rarely see. And a handshake that will be remembered for years and years to come. On this night, at this magnificent event, the young lion, The Rock, has pulled it out over the veteran lion, Hulk Hogan.
Look at these fans, JR. They're on their feet. They're clapping. And I think they're clapping for both of these superstars.
As well they should.
The following contest is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 272 pounds, Triple H.
This could be a very momentous night for the challenger. His dreams could come true tonight, or his career, much like his left leg, could be shattered. The game, as we have been informed, that left quad hanging by a thread. But nothing on God's earth could have kept the game away from this match on this night against this man.
accompanied by Stephanie McMahon from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, the WWE Undisputed Champion, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho became the first ever undisputed champion in December when on one night he defeated both The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Y2J knows how bad Triple H's quad injury was. What do you think is going through Triple H's mind? That's what he had, and he threw it all away.
Well, he's a better man for not being associated with that Jezebel, I'll tell you.
And that's what it's all about. That's the prize they're going after right there.
This one is complicated as they get, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H won the Royal Rumble, giving him a title shot against Y2J. Triple H and Stephanie, who had been having marital troubles, found out that Stephanie was pregnant.
Oh, that's right. They were going to renew their wedding vows live on Raw until Linda McMahon called Triple H and told him the pregnancy was a giant lie, thus ending the relationship.
Stephanie then sided with her longtime nemesis, Chris Jericho. Jericho further added fuel to the fire by telling Triple H that he intentionally injured the game's quadriceps as a way to ruin his marriage.
Textbook snapmare. Jericho in trouble.
One has to imagine that Stephanie's presence at ringside is a significant disadvantage for Triple H. The game, pulling a page out of Ric Flair's book with a figure four.
Hey, be careful, Stephanie.
Wait a minute. She dug those fingernails right into the man's eyes.
Stephanie, look out!
Oh, no. Triple H with devious intentions.
I think I see a look of concern on Stephanie's face.
Stephanie got herself into this mess.
Oh, no! Don't you dare do it!
And Jericho with a missile dropkick that separated the game and his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. Jericho reverses it.
And a kick. Now that's how you thwart the attack.
He was able to reverse that.
Jericho reverses it. Oh, he's been knocked to the floor. A swift kick.
Man, that one rocked him.
The punch connects. And he unloads with everything he's got.
Let's face it, JR. Y2J accomplished something that no man in history has ever done. He became the first ever undisputed champion, and he doesn't want to give that up.
And as you said earlier, King, Triple H might as well have a bullseye painted on his surgically repaired quad. The left thigh of the game heavily taped tonight.
You know, Triple H has got to be worried about his leg. At what point, JR, do you accept that you are just too injured to continue?
I don't think the game thinks like that, King. If Triple H's leg falls off, he'll pick it up and try to beat you down with it. The word quit is not in Triple H's vocabulary.
This could be it. Oh, what a painful kick. The ref is getting closer to 10.
Heading back into the ring now.
What are you doing? We got a match going on here.
And here we go. Back into the ring. The two lock up. Jockeying for position. Oh, hard suplex. This is why they call him the Game King. Triple H is the ultimate student of the game. The undisputed championship is on the line here at WrestleMania 18.
I think I see a look of concern on Stephanie's face. This can't be how she expected the match to go.
Stephanie got herself into this mess, conniving and scheming behind the back.
Oh no, he's gonna pedigree him.
The Game going for the pedigree here.
Stephanie, look out!
A crippled man, backdrop through a table. I think one man's career is destroyed as well. This could very well be the last time that we see the Game in a WWE ring.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
Taking him back into the ring here.
Ouch! If there's a boot in this business that can shatter someone's face on contact, we just saw it. Back into the ring now.
Triple H, so calculated as he prepares to further decimate pedigree. Here's the pin. Triple H exacting a measure of...
Wait a minute. Stephanie's in the ring?
I think she's trying to get Jericho disqualified.
Oh no, the refs took the chair. Now what are you going to do, Steph?
Uh-oh. Look at her face. And the Game getting nose to nose with a woman he was once happily married to.
Is the referee going to allow this?
Jericho with a scintillating chair shot right between the Game's eyes.
I can't believe my eyes. I don't like how slow he is to react right now. Oh, out of nowhere.
Bam! Reversed.
Oh! Boy, he was able to reverse it and get out of that. You can see the gears turning in the mind of Triple H. What to do next? How to wear this man down? He was able to reverse that.
His strike, it's nothing but air. Now that's a suplex.
Cerebral assassin, that's it. He's done. Stay down. Stay down. Uh-oh, Triple H has him. Oh, what a pedigree. That's it.
On the verge of victory. Here's 3.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner and new undisputed WWE Champion, Triple H.
The Game. He had one good leg. He had the guts and desire. The Game refused to quit. And the result is Triple H has become the undisputed champion. The game has endured the pain, the heartbreak, the frustration, the rehabilitation for what perhaps could have been his last match. What a display of courage. What a display of heart. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
What a night this could be, King, for Chris Jericho. He was the first undisputed WWE champion. A kid that was actually born in New York City, and he grew up his whole life as a WWE fan. The one star his whole life that he emulated from day one is his opponent tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Do you think that Shawn Michaels is ready to play?
Oh, look at him.
Shawn has always been a showstopper, but this match could be a show stealer. Arguably, both these men in different circles are considered pound for pound the best in the business. Shawn Michaels was the first ever Grand Slam champion, winning every major championship the WWE has to offer. A severe back injury that necessitated major surgery looked like it had ended Shawn's career right after WrestleMania 5 years ago.
Wow, he's back with a blast now. You know one thing about Shawn Michaels, he becomes a different man at WrestleMania.
If one were to make a list of dream matches, this one would be very high on that list.
I'll tell you, JR, Chris Jericho has done everything he can to antagonize HBK. I mean, he went from telling him how much he idolized him as a kid to sabotaging HBK's Royal Rumble ambitions.
When you're talking about Jericho and HBK, you're talking about two men who are head and shoulders above the competition.
Oh, this one will be as close as it can get. These two are so evenly matched, so similar in styles. It's impossible for me to pick a winner. Oh, they've got the upper hand on Jericho.
Great presence of... Whoa! Bam!
Did you hear how his leg connected?
You gotta wonder if HBK's entrance, with all the pyrotechnics, with these 54,000 plus fans on their feet, is all getting in the head of Chris Jericho.
Oh, I don't think you have to wonder. Chris Jericho feels that he's more charismatic than Shawn Michaels. He feels that his skills have surpassed those of Shawn Michaels. But when you hear 54,000 people roaring and standing on their feet for Shawn Michaels, it's got to give you second thoughts.
Shawn Michaels has made a career of being in this situation, with his back against a wall, competing with the best of the best on the grandest stage of them all. And yet he always finds a way to overcome any obstacle.
Well, they don't call him the showstopper for nothing. But at this point, I think HBK should just be happy to escape with his health, let alone his career. Jericho reverses it. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Jericho reverses it.
No, blocked. Shawn way too experienced to get caught by a sloppy move like that.
The figure four! The figure four!
And he strikes with a quick kick. And a nice suplex.
Oh, what a painful kick. Shawn Michaels is getting fired up.
Shawn Michaels was at one time one of the most controversial figures in this business. He has had many life-changing situations. Today, he is a role model. He is a man that takes every day and counts his blessings. But boy, does Chris Jericho have an opportunity to further establish his legacy.
You've been around Jericho enough, JR, to know that if you're not talking about him, he ain't listening. Y2J goes to Lover's Lane by himself. I mean, he's full of himself. Simply put, he believes that he is better in every way than Shawn Michaels.
Chris Jericho is a world-class athlete, no question. He made a name for himself on a global stage and is now looking to cement his legacy as the man who retired HBK at WrestleMania.
Oh, that's going to be a tall order to fill, JR. Many a man has tried to send HBK packing, but if anyone could do it, it's Y2J. What a move by Chris Jericho, or a great way to avoid one.
Oh, man, what a painful mistake. What we have here is a match where it's not about being the #1 challenger or the champion. Michaels moving in.
Look out! Oh, the tide of this match has just turned, JR.
Chris Jericho is a world-class athlete, no question.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is impersonation the most sincere form of flattery?
Not when you can do it better than the original. Sweet chin music.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Cover attempt by Jericho. A near fall for HBK Shawn Michaels.
Michaels refuses to give up.
Did you hear that? Shawn Michaels looking to pull out, vintage Heartbreak Kid. Seen that one before. Oh my, he almost took his head off with that super kick. Here's the pin. 2, that's 3.
Here is your winner, Shawn Michaels.
What an effort. What a match.
I knew he would do it, JR.
Sunday night, March 30th. will be a night that Jericho and, I dare say, Shawn Michaels will never forget as long as they live.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this.
I don't believe it, but I'm damn sure proud to see that.
Never trust those young lions.
What a blatant cheap shot. Now, you talk about being a sick, pathetic loser right here at WrestleMania after competing in a match, perhaps the match of Jericho's lifetime, and he ends it with a low blow. That's damn sure sad by Chris Jericho.
Well, it's frustration, JR. I mean, this match has been years in the making for Chris Jericho, and it just didn't turn out the way he wanted it to.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
The Rock, arguably the greatest third-generation superstar in the history of our business. His late grandfather, the High Chief, Peter Maivia, was a superstar. The Rock's father, Rocky Johnson, a tag team champion. This young man using the WWE to springboard to Hollywood stardom. But the one thing The Rock has never done, and I truly believe it's eating him alive, King, is that on the grandest stage that our business has to offer, The Rock has never, ever defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin.
At WrestleMania, you're right. And you're right, I have to agree with you. I think The Rock is obsessed with that now. It's become his mission in life.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He has earned the reputation as the toughest SOB in WWE. There is no one that has ever laced their boots any more intense, any more with a world to win than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, he's a rattlesnake, all right. He is one tough SOB.
Austin, raised a country boy down in Texas. The rattlesnake grew up wanting to be here, wanting to do this. This is Austin's life. This is the rattlesnake's destiny. But the same can be said for The Rock. You can make a good point that who is the greatest WWE champion of all time? A lot of arguments, a lot of discussion can be had in that respect. But it very well could be one of these two men in the ring, and only time will tell. For the third time at WrestleMania, it's The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. If history is any indication, we are in for one hell of a fight.
The Rock just came back to the WWE after a 6-month absence. And it was a huge insult to The Rock with Stone Cold Steve Austin being named Superstar of the Decade by the WWE fans.
Stone Cold was right in the middle of showing his appreciation to the fans when The Rock interrupted him and challenged him to this match here tonight.
Austin has had The Rock's number at WrestleMania, and The Rock will move heaven and earth to erase that fact.
Caught in the armbar at this point. These two have battled for the better part of 8 years. Austin hosts 2 WrestleMania main event victories over The Rock. Will Austin make it 3-0 tonight?
Oh, The Rock will do anything, I mean anything, to make sure he comes out on top tonight.
This is one of the great rivalries that in my 30 years in the business, I've had the privilege to witness.
I don't think The Rock can look back on his career with a clear conscience if he can't beat Stone Cold Steve Austin tonight. I really don't.
swinging neckbreaker has claimed victory over many a superstar. Those knees are tougher than $2 steaks, and they're doing some damage, I can tell you.
Ooh, that did it.
The Rock's very clear. He tells you that he's going to whip your candy ass, and then he does it. So do you really want to attempt to go one-on-one with the great one? And he gives up his arm here.
Austin's in trouble.
I can smell what he's...
Oh, my gosh. The Brahma Bull. And that nailed him.
Austin's body has got to be racked in pain. But inside that ring, he'll never quit on you, folks. Stone Cold has never quit on any of us in his entire life.
Yeah, but this is WrestleMania, and The Rock is determined to beat Stone Cold at WrestleMania. Stone Cold may have to quit tonight. This may be the start.
The words "I quit" do not exist in Stone Cold Steve Austin's vocabulary. They didn't at WrestleMania 13 against Bret the Hitman Hart, and I can't see it happening here tonight.
Well, by the end of tonight, we'll know for sure, JR.
How in the world did he counter that? Wow, Austin's just opening a can.
Come on, Austin, let him go.
Down goes The Rock. And The Rock counters it.
He's got him hooked.
The eyebrow-raising Rock looking to end it.
Look at this, it's locked in. Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer.
Grab the rope. When Austin returned to WWE, the Rattlesnake promised to raise more hell than ever before. But this...
You think the Rattlesnake is jealous of the fact that The Rock's a movie star?
Stone Cold Steve Austin is a wrestler. That's what Austin's wanted to be all his life. And that's what he is. Steve Austin is a wrestler. As intense as any wrestler I've ever seen. I certainly applaud The Rock at being multifaceted, at being a star in Hollywood. I just don't think that our fans...
Connected! The people's elbow!
My God almighty, go for the cover! Going for the pin. Here's Austin.
Kick out of Stone Cold is invincible. This is just unreal.
The Rattlesnake is reeling here, fans. Just how much more of this can Austin take?
Austin's in trouble.
Oh, he spiked him with a DDT. I can smell what he's smelling. The Rock is smelling victory here.
He may have to tap out right here. Really going to work here. Just off the rope. Look out. Rock bottom hit. The smack.
He's going for the pin.
Oh, kick out. And he almost had him. Almost a look of disbelief in the eyes of Stone Cold's opponent. He was able to reverse that. Rock taking advantage.
Oh, good grief. What impact.
Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. Wow, if he keeps throwing those kicks, he's going to get tired. That'll change how you sit in a hurry. Elbow drop. Hey, he's going for it again.
Oh, he He's got to be in pure agony.
Oh, he's going to have to block out the pain if he hopes to escape this.
Austin, what do you say?
And he holds on to the ropes. The Rock just measuring him here. Looking for the rock bottom. Rock bottom. It's on the rope. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And there's a hard right hand.
Man, the Rattlesnake takes a huge shot. He was ready for that one.
Big bulldog.
Here he comes. Austin with an axe handle elbow drop.
That suplex was picture perfect.
He's taking off the turnbuckle pad.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. There he goes, out of the ring. Back into the ring now. Hey, he's going.
A thunderous spinebuster from the Brahma Bull. What an exclamation point. Look at this. This could be. He's got his shoulders planted to the mat. He's done it. He's done it. He's got the victory.
Here is your winner, The Rock.
Seeing is believing, and we all saw it. We saw The Rock do what you thought couldn't be done, JR. Admit it. These 54,000 people thought it couldn't be done. They'd turned their backs on The Rock, and they thought he'd sold out. But The Rock finally beat the Rattlesnake at WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, John Cena.
I wouldn't want to kick off WrestleMania any other way than with SmackDown's fastest rising star, John Cena.
Weighing in at 500 pounds, he is the United States Champion, The Big Show.
He's the world's largest athlete at 7 feet, 500 pounds. And for the first time in his decorated career, The Big Show is defending a title at WrestleMania, the United States Championship that the show has held since last year. Have you ever remembered an athlete as dominating over the past couple of months as The Big Show has been?
Not as dominant as The Big Show. When The Big Show is motivated, when The Big Show is focused, he is unstoppable.
John Cena's WrestleMania debut tonight with a chance to win the United States Championship. First match of the evening here at WrestleMania 20. And you have to imagine that both these men have got to be nervous. And this is going to be a tremendous title match. And there it is. That's what we're here for. John Cena versus The Big Show for the United States Championship. This is the first time the United States Championship has ever been defended at WrestleMania, King.
Well, John Cena has been delivering a near steady stream of insults toward The Big Show. And that's a tactic that might just backfire if Big Show gets angry enough.
John Cena has really surged as of late, King, but has Cena bitten off more than he can chew here tonight?
Well, these two have battled on and off for the past several months on SmackDown, and it all comes to a head here tonight. Uh-oh, now you've done it. You made Big Show mad. Ow, hard kick to the ribs. There's a drop kick.
And down he goes.
Oh, did you see the force behind that?
Spectacular. And he strikes with a quick kick. King, plain and simple. Does John Cena have a chance to win here tonight?
Well, I think John Cena has a chance. But in my opinion, I don't think John Cena's going to win. But that's just my view. I mean, John Cena's a world-class athlete. He's on the rise. John Cena has to try and chop down the big redwood Big Show.
It's important to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the Big Show has been in many high-stakes battles in his career. This is not the Big Show's first barbecue.
That's right, JR. The Big Show has basically faced everyone there is to face. And that's a huge edge in a match like this.
Wow, what a counter!
We know what this is. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Watch out! The champ is here.
He's having a seriously...
John Cena looking for his first taste of championship gold tonight at WrestleMania 20.
Oh, Big Show needs to stay focused and regroup. He needs to rely on his power and stick to his game plan. Show's not out of this match. Not yet.
You can never count out the Big Show. He has so many ways to punish you inside that ring.
Plus, the man's a legitimate giant. That's the biggest advantage of them all. Oh, look at the emotion. This guy's just getting worn out.
John Cena is doing the unthinkable, and the Big Show has got to be worried.
Oh, man, I don't think anyone expected John Cena to step up to the Big Show like this.
Attitude adjustment. Cena hears the body press.
No, somehow. And if you look in the eyes of...
John Cena getting a chain in hand. He can't use this. Cena's going to get disqualified.
What's your obsession with the title anyway? You can't be cheating like this.
The referee doing the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, no.
John Cena. The nuts in his hand off the skull of the Big Show. Cena's poised and at the ready. He's looking for that attitude adjustment to pick up. What a blow! This could be it. This could be it. Gets 3. This one is over.
Here is your winner and new United States Champion, John Cena.
John Cena has done the impossible. John Cena has slain the giant to win the United States Championship.
He needed the brass knuckles to do it, though, JR. I mean, it is WrestleMania, and I guess whatever it takes, but John Cena is the new United States Champion.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin's going to provide a very combustible element here as the special referee for what should be, King, a very physically intense matchup between one of the biggest studs on SmackDown and one of the biggest studs on Raw.
Physically intense? That's putting it mildly. And something else you put mildly was saying that Austin is going to be a combustible element. Hell, he'll explode any minute. He hates both these guys, both Goldberg and Lesnar.
The following inter-promotional contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar from the University of Minnesota, where he was an NCAA champion, made his WrestleMania debut last year at Safeco Field in Seattle, where he became the youngest WWE champion in history. But this match tonight is not about championship gold. It's about finality. Who is the man? Will it be Lesnar or will it be Goldberg?
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 280 pounds, Goldberg.
Goldberg from the University of Georgia, where he played football, two big collegiate athletes. But this is not going to be an amateur match. This is going to be more resembling, in my view, King, a street fight.
Oh, this match couldn't come at a more apropos place or time than WrestleMania 20. Goldberg and Lesnar with Austin the referee. It's unbelievable.
Goldberg showing no intimidation. But for that matter, neither is Lesnar.
Well, there's a sellout chant from this sellout crowd. Oh, it sounds like these fans want to see these two go. Listen to that.
We'll probably see both these men beating the living hell out of each other. And here we go. Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. A match I never thought I would see.
Goldberg has some real dislike for Lesnar. These two never really got along to begin with. But when Brock interfered and eliminated Goldberg from the Royal Rumble, well, he may as well painted a target on his back.
Goldberg then interfered in Lesnar's match against Eddie Guerrero at No Way Out and cost Lesnar the WWE Championship.
Stone Cold Steve Austin gave Goldberg a front row ticket to No Way Out and said, "Don't do anything I wouldn't do." Lesnar later retaliated on Austin with a thunderous F5, and that led us to tonight. Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. A reversal from Goldberg. Impressive suplex. And there's the toss.
This pillar of ungodly might is recognized as one of sports entertainment's most Goldberg with all that intensity. Lesnar is a former University of Minnesota Golden Gopher. the 2000 NCAA heavyweight champion. Lesnar is clearly the better mat wrestler in my view.
Well, unfortunately, Brock Lesnar's not wrestling a mat right now, JR. He's wrestling Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg, one of the standouts from the old WCW, is not known for his technical prowess or amateur wrestling acumen.
Oh, that's putting it kindly, JR. Goldberg personifies the term ground and pound.
Drop kick. What impact. And there's the counter. Sit back into the ring.
The reversal from Goldberg.
A hard right hand. Nice counter.
Look at that counter from Lesnar.
And he strikes with a quick kick. And can you believe that impact? The punch connects. Down he goes. Wow, what a counter.
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Lesnar is so fast for a big man. What a counter. Goldberg with a big reversal.
A kick. It's not pretty, but it's effective. Both these athletes are fearless. Certainly, Lesnar's conduct in recent weeks has been somewhat disappointing, to say the least. Rumors are running rampant. The crowd's on their feet.
Not this. That's it. He's done.
My God almighty, going for the cover.
Wow, what a reversal by Lesnar. Right into the steel post.
Goldberg, the breakout star of WCW, seemingly having trouble with the monstrous Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar is not to be... I imagine our ref is happy to be looking at a submission from this angle for a change. I think our referee is enjoying the pain here. Get ready, folks. Get ready.
Brock Lesnar just stalking his... Oh, man. Going for the pin. Here's the cover. Damn it, that was close. Goldberg somehow escaped before the referee counted 3. Keep fighting, Billy.
Can any sort of attack keep Goldberg down? He's got him. Wow, what a reversal by Lesnar. Oh, no.
Goldberg showcasing his hard-hitting, smash-mouth, slobber-knocking style. It's safe to say Lesnar isn't used to facing someone who can deliver as much punishment as Lesnar can take.
You got to wonder, JR. Both these men have dominated their opponents during their careers. It's got to be a shock to both guys to fight someone so similar in strength and power.
Brock Lesnar is about as blue chip as they come. But right now, it's Goldberg who has Lesnar in trouble. A counter.
Oh, Lesnar isn't going to like this.
Picks him up like a toy.
Look at that counter from Lesnar. Goldberg with a big reversal.
Nice counter.
We got to cover.
Oh, my God. What a dramatic last-second kick out.
Man, what else do you have to hit Goldberg with? Can anything keep him down?
And there's a quick kick.
Look at this.
Does his opponent have it? Looks like he's trying for a pin here. Goldberg showcase. And Goldberg breaks Lesnar.
Here is your winner, Goldberg.
Well, Goldberg representing Raw proudly, defeating Brock Lesnar with a spear followed by the jackhammer. Rattlesnake raises Goldberg's hand.
There was no mistake about the 3 count. Emphatically, Goldberg hit the big 3 over Lesnar.
And certainly contrary to the speculation, there was no controversial officiating in my eyes.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm still amazed at that. That was actually a quite reserved and docile Rattlesnake in that match. He just stood back and let these guys go at it and then counted 3. Something tells me that this isn't over.
I think you're right, King. Uh-oh.
What's gonna happen? Oh, what a painful kick. What a move. What a smart move.
Look at him block the attack. Oh, what a hit.
Wow, what a reversal by Lesnar.
You can hear the chin crack. And he threw a hard right hand there. And there's a counter. Jawbreaker there.
Oh, this is bad. He might need some medical assistance.
Stone Cold Stunner. Austin just stunned Lesnar and Goldberg right out of the WWE ring. What the hell? WrestleMania running through the veins of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it has been. Austin sending a clear message about who the top dog is in this WrestleMania matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing 290 pounds, the WWE Champion, John Bradshaw Mayfield.
There's the champ.
The longest reigning champion in 10 years.
Oh, JBL is all business tonight.
For 242 days, a survivor. John Bradshaw Layfield has been champion. It was June 27th at the Great American Bash of last year that JBL won the title.
And there he is. There's the toothy grin of a confident champion, JBL, who has survived just about everything over the past 8 months as champion.
That's what makes JBL successful, King.
Well, JBL has victories over The Undertaker, Booker T, Big Show, and in matches like this, the Texas Bull Rope match over Eddie Guerrero. A triple threat match, a fatal four-way. The champion, whether you like him or not, is a survivor.
And introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, John Cena.
John Cena's new single is entitled My Time Is Now. Perhaps the time is now for the #1 contender. This is the first time in a month that John Cena has been able to get his hands on JBL. General Manager Theodore Long did not allow any physicality, or John Cena would lose his title opportunity.
Oh, John Cena, he's got that look in his eye. He's focused. He's zoned in on JBL. But you got to remember, JBL is a tough hombre. Tough to beat. He's the champion for a reason.
And this is going to be a tremendous title match. And there it is. That's what we're here for. JBL is the longest reigning WWE champion in the last decade. John Cena wants to put an end to JBL's championship reign. It doesn't get any simpler than that, folks.
Yeah, but JBL has pushed Cena to this point. Cena won his WrestleMania title shot fair and square at No Way Out, and JBL has been a thorn in Cena's side ever since.
That's an understatement, King. JBL cost John Cena the United States Championship and then destroyed Cena's custom-made Spinner Championship.
John Cena has been waiting for this night for so long, and now it's happening. Oh, what a main event. They're not giving JBL a chance to breathe.
Cena, just one heartbeat quicker on that exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, the wrestling god is not looking so good at this particular point in time.
Nice reversal there. And there he goes, crashing to the floor. Drop toe hold.
2, 3.
Oh, no. Was that a tooth?
And rolled back into the ring now.
4.
JBL is no stranger to a WWE ring. He has fought wars in this ring, scratched and clawed his way to WWE Championship gold. And JBL will not give it up easily.
Cena, in his first WrestleMania main event, looks incredibly motivated tonight.
Tonight is the biggest opportunity in the young career of John Cena. Can he climb the final rung of the ladder?
Oh, the final rung of the ladder is the most elusive one, JR. History is filled with immensely talented superstars who could never take that final step. Timber, and he falls hard. Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
He made that reversal look easy.
Big reversal there from JBL. Cena countered it. He was able to reverse that.
A vicious elbow drop delivered with a ton of force. You got to talk about the experience factor and how much more experience JBL has over John Cena.
Oh, absolutely. And JBL will use that to his advantage. But John Cena's gutsy. He's here to fight.
JBL, one of the toughest WWE champions ever, is here to fight too. JBL will not back down from no man.
He's a self-made millionaire, JR. You don't work as hard as JBL has just to give up and roll over.
Feeling it out, perhaps, here.
Nice reversal. A great reversal by Cena. He's got him hooked. Huge power move.
JBL, a self-made millionaire, says he needs to keep the WWE Championship from John Cena. In JBL's mind, John Cena lacks the class to be the WWE Champion.
Oh, John Cena's a gutsy fighter.
JBL! Well, there's no getting up from that. JBL tries for an early victory.
Turns it around on him, and what a move.
Watch it.
JBL! Well, there's no getting up from that, folks. JBL tries for an early victory.
Look out! Man, there's no getting up from that.
to the mat. If you can't hear Cena himself say it, then you'll hear his fans. You can't see me.
JBL in big trouble here. He's been knocked out of the ring.
John Cena doing all he can to bring the fight to JBL. Cena is determined to become the WWE champion.
I can't believe it. JBL can't believe it. I don't think anyone would have believed that John Cena would not only hang with the WWE champion, but John Cena is making a huge statement here tonight.
JBL has been through the wars. JBL knows that if he's going to make a stand, he needs to do it right now.
Oh, JBL has the experience, JR.
I've called my fair share of JBL matches, but I can't recall seeing the champion as focused as I'm seeing tonight.
It's the stage of WrestleMania, JR. These guys compete all year long, but there's something special about competing at WrestleMania.
JBL came to WrestleMania with a business plan, a plan to punish John Cena. It's safe to say that JBL's plan is working. JBL! Well, there's no getting up from that, folks. He's going for the 3 count.
He's going for it again.
Good shot right there.
There's the cover.
Gotta be it.
I think he's finished.
That's 3. He's done it. He's done it.
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, John Cena.
I can't believe this.
JBL went for the clothesline from hell. Cena countered, and now Cena's going to celebrate.
We have a new WWE champion out of nowhere.
John Cena, a comeback kid. And talk about his heart and his soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, my time is now for the new WWE champion, John Cena.
This is an Extreme Rules match scheduled for one fall. In this contest, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and falls count anywhere. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 250 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
The Rated R Superstar and his sinister sex pot, Lita. Edge is going extreme on WrestleMania.
Making his way to the ring, from Long Island, New York, Mick Foley.
Edge blamed referee Mick Foley for losing the WWE Championship. The question remains is, can the father of 4, Mick Foley, once again dig deep inside himself and find the evil son of a gun that left an ear in Germany, left burning flesh in Japan, left buckets of blood on 5 continents, and God knows how many years of his life at Hell in a Cell in Pittsburgh.
Well, I don't know if Mick can find that dark place where the hardcore legend lives, but he certainly doesn't look too jolly tonight.
This one is as elementary as it gets. Edge blames Mick Foley for losing the WWE Championship to John Cena on Monday Night Raw back in February.
Now, Mick was the ref in that match, and afterward, Edge attacked Mick and left him lying in the ring.
The next week, the Rated R Superstar challenged Foley to this match tonight.
Not just any match, JR. A hardcore match. Anything goes. Edge must be pretty desperate to prove his point, because this is Mick Foley's kind of match.
How much force was delivered there? Looks like he's not through using that foreign object. Foley is no stranger to pain. I don't think he likes pain, but I don't think he hates it too much either.
One time, Mick Foley donated his clothes to the Red Cross.
Once again, always the difference maker, Lita interfering in this match.
Foley with the cactus clothesline. Oh, that's vintage Mick Foley.
Mick Foley digging deep in his hardcore bag of tricks. Edge is in for a long night tonight.
These no DQ matches are so dangerous. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Edge showing the wherewithal to reverse it.
And he's knocked down. Now will he go for the title or dish out more punishment?
And now constructing a diabolical setup with that ladder.
Uh-oh. Look where he's going again. Oh, look at the emotion.
And bashes him with the chair.
He's just lethal with that thing. Missed him. He's getting tenderized right now, like a piece of meat.
Oh, man, that's a big shot from Edge.
Oh, no, not the execution. Oh. Foley's in trouble, and it goes running.
And that knocked him into the middle of the next century. What an incredible powerbomb. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Mick Foley has a long history of absorbing massive amounts of damage. His knees, particularly, are a well-known weakness.
Yeah, but there's only so much damage a human body can take. Is Mick Foley even human anymore?
Edge is no stranger to the physical toll that these types of matches can deliver either.
Well, that's true, JR. One thing is safe to say. Matches like this shorten careers. Uh-oh. Edge is setting something up. Ribcage first into that ladder.
That ladder has been a difference maker.
Oh, he's got to be in pure agony. Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed Mick Foley in some of the most brutal matches one can imagine. He was thrown off. He's in rare form tonight. And now Lita is saturating that table with lighter fluid. Oh, my God. Here we go. Can you hear the anticipation growing here at WrestleMania, King?
I don't know if it's anticipation or disbelief. Watch it, Mick. Oh, no. Look out.
My God. Foley's flesh may be seared. Speared through the table. Listen to this place explode. Listen to this place go crazy.
What's going to happen now? Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you.
Here we go with a little taunting.
Edge may have it.
I'm not so sure how many of those he can withstand.
And there's the spear by Edge.
He's got his shoulders planted to the mat.
Oh, my God. Do you smell that, JR?
How could you not smell it?
Here is your winner, Edge.
The sickening smell of burning flesh has engulfed the ringside area.
I don't know if these guys will ever be the same. Look at Foley. Look at Edge. All the hair burned off of Foley's arm.
Well, whether you like it or not, Edge remains unbeaten here at WrestleMania. But at what price?
Well, I don't think it gets any more extreme than what we have just witnessed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing 290 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Animal Batista.
He is the Animal, the World Heavyweight Champion, who guarantees a victory here tonight against The Undertaker. Batista missed WrestleMania last year, King, because of an injury. And Batista expects to make his mark here tonight. And if Batista can beat The Undertaker and end the undefeated streak, the Animal will indeed make history.
Oh, you talk about a date with destiny, JR. If anyone can end his streak, as crazy as it may sound, Batista is the one that can defeat Undertaker and the streak tonight.
And introducing the challenger from Death Valley, weighing 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
Perhaps no streak in the history of sports entertainment can match up to the 14-0 record The Undertaker has put together here at WrestleMania.
A decade and a half undefeated. There's nothing parallel in any sport and any genre anywhere in the world to what The Undertaker has done. His dominance at WrestleMania is amazing.
The Undertaker has not taken his eyes off Batista. Batista staring intently at The Undertaker. And he must be wondering inside, is this the final time that Batista will be standing in the ring as World Heavyweight Champion?
Oh, Batista has said all along that The Undertaker does not intimidate him. I don't know how the heck he couldn't, but maybe, in the Animal's case, he doesn't.
An absolutely awe-inspiring scene. Over 80,000 WWE fans on their feet as the Phenom, the legendary Undertaker, enters the ring to do battle for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's hard to accurately describe the atmosphere here.
And this is going to be a tremendous title match. And there it is. That's what we're here for.
The sixth. Foot 5, 290-pound champion Batista, facing off against the 6'10", 300-pound challenger, The Undertaker.
Batista says he is not intimidated, that tonight will be different. Tonight it's not about the streak. It's all about the World Heavyweight Championship.
This one is underway, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. You have to be well-versed in striking. This isn't just a World Championship matchup. This is about history and legacy. If Batista wins, he makes history. If The Undertaker wins, his incredible legacy grows even more amazing.
Batista is intent on ending the streak tonight, JR. His focus tonight is the key for him.
Many superstars have tried to defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and none have succeeded.
If anyone can end the Undertaker's streak, it's Batista.
No way! That had to hurt people. Look at him block the attack. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Oh, no! Talk about getting launched out of the ring.
One, two,
Oh, no! Was that a two?
Batista, for the majority of his championship reign, has fed off the energy of the fans. But tonight, the fans are not supporting him.
Well, a mixed reaction for a number of reasons, JR. First off, it's the respect for The Undertaker. Second, the fans have taken issue with the questionable tactics by Batista over the past couple of weeks.
It was Batista who delivered the spine buster to The Undertaker at No Way Out. And then Batista delivered another spine buster just 2 nights ago on SmackDown.
Ouch! That'll scramble your brains. What an impact from that kick! Ow! That was a serious shot there.
Oh, and another big, big axe handle.
Undertaker might finish it here.
Nicely avoided there. Then he came down hard from that back body drop. Now that is a restaurant quality takedown.
Batista letting loose a punch that could drop a mule. Taker's in trouble.
This is as aggressive as I have ever seen Batista, showing no fear of The Undertaker here tonight.
There are few men walking the earth that aren't afraid of The Undertaker, and even fewer with victories over the dead man.
The Undertaker is one of the best, most naturally gifted to The Undertaker, finding his groove against the powerhouse World Heavyweight Champion Batista.
Well, Batista has a real chip on his shoulder. He thinks he deserves all the accolades the WWE has to offer.
Well, that may be true, King, but this is the ultimate.
That's it. He's done.
Going for the pin. Here's the cover. He's ready. He's setting him up. Batista's going for the kill. He killed him. Batista bomb. He's going for the pin.
What a counter by Batista.
This could be it. This could be it. And again, the opponents sent flying.
Back into the ring now. Oh, the animal did a good job of avoiding that.
The Undertaker is just so skilled. Look at that reversal.
Taker reeling.
The dead man has Batista reeling. He has the champion in trouble.
This must be part of Batista's master plan, JR, to let The Undertaker punch himself out.
Well, King, that's the most dangerous game to play on this stage. There are numerous others.
That's it. He's out.
The dead man, with a pulse, can feel the momentum swinging his way.
Timber, and he falls hard.
Undertaker looking to make someone rest in peace. You can just sense his desire to win.
Oh, look at the emotion. Face first again. The physicality in this one is unreal. 4. Oh, man. The skull gets driven right back into the table. 5. 6.
Oh, the humanity of it all.
Heading back into the ring next.
We're up to 7. Look at the sinister eyes of The Undertaker.
And here we go. Back into the ring. Tombstone pile driver. The dead man just put the final nail in the coffin.
Here's a cover.
There's 2. Gets 3. The old fat lady singing, boys.
Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.
15-0. 15-0 at WrestleMania. And none bigger than what The Undertaker has accomplished tonight.
The Undertaker wanted that title. He wanted Batista. And these fans came here to see the streak live on. And damn it to hell, The Undertaker delivered one more time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, representing D-Generation X, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
DX is Shawn Michaels with a golden opportunity to once again make history in the WWE. King, in 30 years that I've been around this business, I don't think I've ever seen a better big match competitor than Shawn Michaels.
Well, Shawn Michaels told us, and he even told John Cena, that you would never see it coming. Quite frankly, I didn't see it coming, and neither did John Cena. That super kick from HBK. But tonight, John Cena may see it coming because he knows it's coming.
With 80,103, setting a new record here in Detroit, Shawn Michaels has the opportunity, as mentioned, to make history. It has been 9 years, King, since HBK was WWE Champion. Here's a man that left the WWE due to a back injury for 4 years and then returned to become World Heavyweight Champion, the same title that The Undertaker won here tonight.
Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions and the WWE Champion, John Cena.
Now that's what I call making an entrance.
Well, remind me not to ride shotgun with John Cena. Shawn Michaels, nonplussed by Cena's arrival. And the steel blue eyes of Shawn Michaels has one thing on his mind, and that's to become the WWE Champion here on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Well, when Cena's against a showstopper, you can throw all the statistics out the window, JR, because Shawn Michaels is a man with tremendous passion, a man with tremendous heart, and he is capable of just about anything in big match situations.
It's going to be John Cena versus Shawn Michaels, and I never thought that I would see these two superstars face off at a WrestleMania.
HBK won a triple threat match against Randy Orton and Edge on Monday Night Raw to become the #1 contender. And then HBK ran in to help John Cena when Rated RKO were just about to beat him down.
Then Orton played that video showing how Cena can't trust Shawn Michaels, that HBK has betrayed every partner he has ever had.
Exactly. But HBK said, and I quote, "I'll have your back until WrestleMania."
John Cena finding his mark on HBK. Cena using his tremendous strength advantage to make up for his comparative lack of experience against Shawn Michaels.
Well, that's something that HBK can't compete with Cena. Pure strength. I mean, Cena AA'd the Big Show at WrestleMania 20.
Matches are not determined by strength alone, King. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena is in for the fight of his life tonight. The enziguri on the WWE Champion. John Cena looks to be out on his feet.
Oh, this doesn't look good, JR.
Good God Almighty. Michaels with that springboard moonsault catching Cena on our announce table.
HBK will do whatever it takes to be the WWE Champion. I mean, they don't call him Mr. WrestleMania for nothing. Wow, he's still down after that.
4, 5.
And here we go. Back into the ring.
Counter by HBK.
Oh, and HBK lands the forearm. An inside-out clothesline.
Oh, what a painful kick.
And he strikes with a quick kick. He's fighting back with all he's got. What a war. Uh-oh, nice counter. There's the clothesline.
Not this. Cena hits the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Cena's poised and at the ready. He's looking for that attitude adjustment to pick up the attitude adjustment. Cena going for the pin here early. Shawn Michaels is a master at playing the game. Just when you think you have HBK on the ropes, he always finds a way to come back.
Oh, you can't let up when you're facing HBK. If you get him down, stay on him.
Many an opponent has had Shawn Michaels on the ropes, and many of them have made the mistake of letting up, of letting their guard down.
And that's when HBK tunes up the band and delivers sweet chin music. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
Good grief, look at the pain on his face.
Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer he is to losing the match.
Grab the rope.
Uh-oh, John Cena may be kicking it into another gear.
And that punch lands hard. Nice reversal. Shawn Michaels, the showstopper. Oh, nice block.
John Cena has stepped into the ring at WrestleMania 23 and has taken the Heartbreak Kid to the limit.
The current WWE Champion has stepped up to the first ever Grand Slam Champion and has proved that he deserves to wear the WWE Championship gold.
HBK, one of the most, if not the most, decorated superstars in WWE history, might be seeing his hopes of regaining the WWE Championship slipping away.
Well, the Heartbreak Kid might be the best to ever lace up his boots, but maybe not tonight.
Did you hear that? Cena's got the STF.
He's got it locked in. Will this be it?
And he holds on to the ropes. The patented right hand of Cena. And the knuckles connect.
Oh, reversal. Oh. Steel steps.
If you can't hear Cena himself say it, then you'll hear his fans. You can't see me. Shawn Michaels looks to be in no man's land. A heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop. Oh, and that's why you never trade punches with Cena. What an incredible suplex. And Cena wrenches with
Submission holds locked in, and who's in big trouble? Can he do it? Can he dig down deep and fight out of this hole?
Cena wins.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena.
Shawn Michaels defeated at the hands of John Cena. And John Cena is still the champ.
An amazing main event, battling through the brilliance of Shawn Michaels' game plan here tonight.
The following is a career-threatening match. Now, in this contest, should Ric Flair lose, he must retire. Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels has found himself in one of the most unique situations of his magnificent and storied career. Shawn Michaels, just last night, said he was in the front row when Ric Flair was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And as many of us were, tears were flowing down the face of the Heartbreak Kid. What Shawn Michaels is challenged to do tonight may certainly give new meaning to the marketing term of Heartbreak Kid. It is Mr. WrestleMania that Ric Flair wanted here tonight. And I will assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that it is Mr. WrestleMania that the Nature Boy will get.
And approaching the ring, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 234 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Well, no one has style, no one has profile quite like that man. Look throughout this huge crowd at all the woos you're going to hear and see tonight. There's just absolutely never been anyone quite like Ric Flair. Has there?
Absolutely not. and there never will be again. What an amazing environment. A larger-than-life spectacle that I wish you all, wherever you may be, could be here tonight and feel what we are feeling right now.
And over the years, nobody has done the pomp and the pageantry as well as Ric Flair.
Thousands upon thousands of fans have traveled from around the world, are standing on their feet in respect of Ric Flair and his quest to continue his storied career.
There it is! Vintage Flair! Vintage Nature Boy!
I cannot express what a tremendous honor it is to call this match. Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels, with Ric Flair's career on the line. If Ric Flair loses here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Nate must retire.
You know, JR, this started a long, long time ago when Mr. McMahon decreed that the next match Ric Flair lost would be his last.
And let's not forget, it was Flair who challenged HBK. Flair even said that it would be an honor to be retired by Shawn Michaels.
What an emotional moment for both these men. Ric Flair, a 16-time world champion, putting his career on the line against Mr. WrestleMania himself, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
He just turned him inside out.
He ducked it. Just missed that one.
And a picture-perfect inverted atomic drop. The Nature Boy's career has been in serious peril for months now, but never so much as tonight up against a fellow legend in Shawn Michaels.
I don't think anyone can argue HBK and Flair's abilities and careers. It must be heart-wrenching for HBK to know that winning at WrestleMania tonight means Ric Flair will never compete again.
The Nature Boy, and it goes running.
The reversal from Nate.
Man down big time.
A beautiful atomic drop right there.
2.
Oh, what an amazing setting.
Wait a minute. What is he doing? Look out!
Oh my God, a thunderous moonsault.
Oh, man, that's got to hurt.
Folks, if Ric Flair is the greatest of all time, how can one argue that Shawn Michaels isn't 1A? Back into the ring now.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Flair with the reversal. Veteran reversal by Shawn Michaels. Oh, the elbow connects. Camel clutch applied. And man, is he pulling back on the neck. Great hold being applied.
Got the rope. And there's the reversal. My God Almighty, going for the cover.
Oh, no.
The emotional aspect of this match must be weighing mighty heavy on Shawn Michaels' mind.
Well, this is what Ric Flair wanted. He wanted Mr. WrestleMania, and he got him. And it just might cost him his career.
If there was any individual that could stand toe-to-toe with the Nature Boy to take all the punishment that he can deliver and still be standing, it's Shawn Michaels.
This crowd is on its feet, showing absolute reverence. They know what they are witnessing here is history. He's got it locked in. Will this be it? This is such a painful hold.
I don't even know how you can get out of it. Nice counter.
What's he going to do here? Watch it. Whoa, what's this? Oh, no! What did we just see? Oh, man.
Both men are down, but the superplex is certainly devastating.
What a move by Flair! You got him, Rick! Now you got to pin him! This could be it! This could be it!
And there's a quick kick.
Oh, reversal. Oh. Everybody in this arena knows what time it is. Look at these fans, JR. They're on their feet. They're clapping. And I think they're clapping for both of these superstars.
The look on Shawn Michaels' face tells the entire story.
Well, desperate men do desperate things.
The Nature Boy, making it to his feet, says, "Bring it on!" Flair's not finished yet.
Flair wants to fight.
Disgustingly, dragging his nails down the back.
He made that reversal look easy.
The kick connects.
Shawn Michaels is getting fired up.
What a nasty, devastating clothesline.
Can you believe the height Shawn got off that elbow drop?
Yow! Oh, a face buster. That'll cause some damage. Flair softened him up, and now he's going to lock him up. It's figure 4 time.
Oh, he's got that in deep.
Really going to work here, just wrenching that thing.
He's in control again. Is there going to be anything left of these competitors when this one's over? What an incredible suplex. And here he goes. The oh no! HBK drives the elbow down into the heart of his opponent. Whoa! Sweet chin music! He's going for the 3 count. That's 3. Oh my God!
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels hesitated and contemplated, but he had to do what he came to do. Michaels did exactly what Ric Flair demanded. The very best of Mr. WrestleMania. You have to wonder what's hurting Shawn Michaels the most, his broken ribs or his broken heart.
JR, we saw it. It was what Ric Flair wanted Shawn to do. Flair gamely came to his feet and said, "Come on, give it to me."
Over 70,000 fans pay their respects to the greatest competitor that has ever laced a pair of boots. John Cena is determined to reclaim what, as he said, he never lost the WWE Championship. Due to a career-threatening quadriceps injury, the game missed WrestleMania last year in Detroit. Triple H is looking to compete here tonight on WWE's grandest stage and become a 12-time world champion. I really don't think that there's anyone that I can recall in my long career that comes to the ring with more intensity than the game. He is as intense, as focused as any athlete I think that I've ever seen. And when a man says that he will die to win the WWE title, now folks, that's passion.
Oh, that's intensity.
What a unique environment are these triple threat matches. Every man for himself. You cannot get disqualified. You cannot be counted out. It's very simple. The first man to score a pinfall or a submission within the ring is the winner. In 2004, the third-generation prodigy, Randy Orton, became the youngest world champion in WWE history. On this occasion, he had over a 6-month reign, and Orton says he is a one-man dynasty. And if Randy Orton can leave WrestleMania 24 as the champion tonight, there's not a man, woman, or child on earth that can deny that.
Well, you talked earlier tonight about the passion of Triple H and the desire of John Cena. Randy Orton said that if you combine all of those attributes that Cena and Triple H possess, then you get Randy Orton. And that's what it's all about. That's the prize they're going after right there.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H, Randy Orton, and John Cena for the WWE Championship.
Well, I'll tell you, JR, this match is a long time in coming. And these three men have done everything possible to get to this moment. Cena stunned the world coming back from injury to win the Royal Rumble, and challenge Orton at No Way Out instead of WrestleMania.
Cena lost that match against Orton when Orton got himself disqualified. That same night, Triple H won his Elimination Chamber match, making him the top contender for the WWE title.
Oh, these three men have agitated, interfered, and interjected.
The game has gone through absolute hell to earn this opportunity after winning the Elimination Chamber.
Don't forget about the game's career-threatening injury. It's impressive the amount of dedication and physical...
John Cena obviously ready for this match. But how long will it be before Triple H and Randy Orton turn on each other?
If I'm Cena, I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later.
In a triple threat match, sometimes it's best if you lie back and then let the other two competitors fight for a while.
Oh, it's all about picking your spot, JR. You wait until your opponents have...
Let's not forget that Triple H beat Randy Orton for the WWE Championship back in the fall. The game won it on that night and ended up defending it 3 times. Triple H was beaten by Orton in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and now Orton is doing anything he has to leave WrestleMania the WWE Champion.
That's right. That's the backstory that got us here tonight. You know, anybody that thinks there's some good in everybody hasn't met Randy Orton. Cena countered it. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact. He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. I don't like how slow he is to react right now. He's really going for it now.
It's not looking good for Cena. Triple threat matches are so dangerous. Alliances are created, and it doesn't matter who gets pinned here. The man that makes the pin is the WWE Champion.
That's why we talked about the fact that it doesn't really favor Orton, because John Cena could pin Triple H, or Triple H could pin John Cena, and Randy Orton not even be involved.
Orton looking to do some serious damage.
Randy Orton is no stranger to killing someone's legend. And here comes the game. Oh, and Orton has him scouted.
A huge double Hangman's DDT. Orton is in firm control of this championship match. John Cena never thinks that he's going to lose. He isn't programmed that way. That's what makes Cena such a Triple H looking to be suffering from the lingering effects of his quadriceps injury.
And those effects are going to linger for a long time, JR. He'll never be completely 100% again.
Well, as much as I don't want to admit it, King, I think you're right. Triple H is clearly struggling tonight.
Hey, be careful with that thing. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. Back into the ring now.
Oh, and another vicious blow with that object.
I'm not sure with any of these hits that I've seen the slightest bit of remorse. What's he going to find? Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Orton.
Ow. Oh,
The game looks to be in a bit of trouble here.
look at Orton just stomp away with complete disregard. That's it. He's done.
Back into the ring now.
Orton's got him. Oh, here we go again.
Orton.
RKO. That's it. That's got to be it. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been... Look at Orton. He actually loved every second of that.
He's going for the 3 count. Gets 3. The old fat lady singing, boys.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, Randy Orton.
It was what we have grown to know from Randy Orton. When it looked like the game had won the WWE Championship with a pedigree to John Cena, Orton capitalizes and retains.